I hope you all enjoyed Dimitri. He's not going to be coming back for a while, so that was your time to say hi to him. Wow, we've got 500 views now. As I say this, it's probably going to be more like 700 by the time this video actually goes up because I like to record. I like to have 3 videos on deck, I guess you could say. But we're back in Millennium Dot. If you do not remember, last time we had our elections and the Conservatives pulled out. And we decided that with NATO, we're going to intervene in the Polish People's Republic. So that's where we're at right now. We are trying to stop the spread of communism around the world. And sadly, it looks like it's going to hit the most when it takes over the US. Very sad. Yeah. Good thing is that Putin, though, is being pretty hard-lined against communism. So we shouldn't have to worry with too much there. Let's go ahead and grab something here. We got everything for the most part? Signal companies, okay. Oh, and we have even more that we need to research. I don't really know what else we could. Oh yeah, we can do this. Do all this research now. But yeah, I mean, United Socialist States. Yep, there we go. And a red world is rising. This is not very good. Looks like NATO's falling apart. Yeah, NATO has entirely shrunk. And, yep, we're going to go ahead and announce that we're leaving NATO. The US is now in a faction all alone. NATO has fallen to communism. That's kind of weird when you think about it. NATO being the communist faction of the world. But at the same time, you know, it happened, so. What can they do, though? What do we need to be scared of? Ban the Republican Party, ban the Democratic Party, Communist Convention, control gun legislation. Now this is my favorite right here, because I'm pretty sure a civil war breaks out when they do that. And then they can go up against, oh, Japan, France, and Mexico. Uh-oh. But they're invading Iraq. Let's see if the United Socialist States can be more efficient in Iraq than otherwise. It's interesting that we have that they never invaded Afghanistan. I find that very interesting. Of course, world tension is nowhere near high enough for us to actually do anything. Which is why we'll be waiting. Socialist Republic of Slovenia. This is not a good world for us, guys. This is not a good world for us at all. What is our armies made up of? Panzer, mostly mobile, so we'll go for mobile infantry. Alright. I remember that I mean, we had to emphasize justice. If we're honest, guys, we had to emphasize justice in our country. I mean, look, the world is falling apart as we know it, so, you know, we had to. I mean, there was no other way. We had to adopt this spirit of justice in our country. There's just no other way. We've got some conservative orators. Let's go ahead and call back the fascists. What do we got? Influence. What has the... Anything else have pretty high influence? Nationalist 3, reactionary. Well, yeah, let's just keep the Conservative Party right now. We want to... Because remember, we're definitely not going fascist, so we just want to control what's going on. Announce neutrality. I'm afraid we cannot do that because well, because we are not being neutral. I don't think invading someone because they're communist counts as neutrality, so I'm afraid that we're not neutral. Let's go ahead and grab some new planes, why not? Get ahead of this curve. The tech curve. How are we looking plane situation? We need fighters, right? No close air support. And fighters, surely. Yeah. Let's start producing these new fighters. The Tornado GR40. This will be very good. We'll get some replacement fighters, some more advanced, good old German fighters. Oh, let's. Yes, let's. Who are we trading oil with? Canada. Alright, well, let's up the oil trade with Canada. We need to be producing as much of that mechanized as possible. I forgot that we're building those missile cruisers, those Stuttgart class missile cruisers. How much longer do we have till our intervention? We're about halfway to intervention. I like how just messed up the German political sphere is right now. It's really nice. I have no idea how the 2006 elections are going to go. This is like spoopy. Spoopy. Wow, did I just say spoopy? Yes, I did. So they want to appease Chechnya, which means they're either going to do peaceful reform or they're going to reform the Soviet Union. And if they reform the Soviet Union, then yeah. Let's just say this is not going to be fun for the entire world, because there's no NATO to stand up to them. There's literally no NATO to stand up for them. Bourbon France leaves the EU. Lovely. I'm guessing that they're going to do royal reconstruction next. Looks like we're going to need to do without Britain, I'm afraid, in order to form the Berlin Alliance, which is going to be the mankind's last hope against autocracy. It'll be a beautiful thing, especially since, you know, all of NATO has fallen apart, and the only faction that now exists is the CSTO, and then of course the London Pact. But we must form the Berlin Alliance. Try and unite what democratic shards of the world are left, and stand against autocracy. It's very inspiring when you think about it. Panzer Brigadiers. What I want to know is how the heck Poland has 20-something divisions. Probably this. It's probably something to do with this stuff, but you know, I'm not exactly liking our situation with Poland. Pangetreten. Let's go ahead and do 3 more of these Infanterie divisions. Because according to this, we've got plenty of equipment for them. It's just these that we have struggles with. One down. Well, let's get our rubber trade. Let's expand this rubber trade with Thailand. There we go. Hopefully our Air Force will be able to push the Poles. It'll give us the advantage that we need. Unless, of course, the Polish have a stronger Air Force than we do. Which they, of course, have, because why not? We don't have any other threats to our stability, do we? No. Okay. We have some monarchies around us. But monarchies aren't exactly a threat to our security and stability. So I'm not really worried about them. What I really am worried about, however, is the Socialist Republic of Slovakia, the Socialist Republic of Slavonia, all these rando monarchies popping up, which make no sense to me. The Ukrainian SSR, this kind of stuff. This is the spooky stuff. Oh, yeah. This is the spooky stuff. That right there is especially spooky. Like, I can't deal with some big old communist country. And especially since NATO's fallen apart now. There's not really much I can do. Like, we don't have a bunch of allies we can just call in. No. Well, we will. Because we're going to be performing the Berlin Alliance. And hopefully, I really hope that the Berlin Alliance can get some members. Because right now we have a wide diversity of opinions in the German people. And this is not spelling good for our situation. You know, I think we might have united a few years ago, but Germany is still very much divided. We've got some social Dems are still here, we've got libertarians, we've got progressives, socialists, fascists, nationalists, monarchists, reactionaries, and conservatives. And the conservatives are barely holding control of the government, so, you know, all's good, I guess. Why are the... Okay, that's... I don't even... And that too. Alright. Denmark, you got a lot to do. What are you even doing with your life right now? Allah the Hishab. Interesting. I just want to see what Russia does, if we're honest. Because I'm afraid of the Soviet Union coming back. Because there's absolutely no one to stop them. This is still so funny to me. The fact that there's fascists in Peru. I mean, I guess that makes me happy because there's like nobody else is fascist. Makes me pretty sad. Because, I mean, it makes me really happy because we're not going fascist. So, you know, makes me really happy. We're not going fascist, and there's no fascist countries. There's just communism to deal with. Oh, and Ghana, I forgot that Ghana is also fascist. There's a lot of nationalism in Africa. I mean, that's not all that surprising, actually, but a lot of nationalism. Looks like Sudan's going to become democratic. That's good. The Arabian Republic is socialist. Israel is what? Oh, libertarian. And Palestine is interesting as well. This is so very interesting. I have to say that the world we've been given is a very interesting one. Transnistria is being led by Bob Jones. Oh, that's right. China went China Dream. Which means fun, 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 fun. Here we are. Especially split NATO and it's time to find our allies. Create faction Berlin Alliance. Do we not have allies? Does it not give us allies? Wow. I don't like that. I feel cheated. I feel 100% cheated. However, I'm not going to react to that just yet. But I just, the German people are just, they're alone in this world, and, you know, the views are, they're just They're starting to change, okay? They're starting to change. Views are starting to change. In Germany, with the rise of all these communist and extremist groups, you know, the views are they're starting to change. Let's go and get you all to the border then. It's starting to change. But we can build more schools, right? Maybe do some military exercises. Alright, well, wish us luck. Fighters, air superiority. Fighters, air superiority. Close air support's close air support. Why this one is even... Let's consolidate, shall we? Fighters are intercepting. Close air support's doing close air support. Close air support's doing close air support. And close air support's doing close air support. And how is the Polish fleet? 22 ships strong. Alright, well, we're going to do some convoy raiding in the Baltic Sea. And we're also going to be patrolling the Baltic Sea with the German Navy. Alright, let's intervene. Don't push, just hold. Don't push, just hold. Don't push, just hold. Don't push, just hold. We've got our planes in the air. We just need to hold for now. Well, don't worry. Well, we're gonna get them, guys. We just need to hold for now. Spend one of those on atomic research. It's definitely gonna be needed in the future. Let's go ahead and get some naval stuff going. How the heck did that get there?
Angetreten. Ausrücken. Ausrücken. Ausrücken.
We're gonna cut them off in Lübeck.
Ausrücken. Ausrücken.
Yes. We're going to do that.
Bereit. Suchen Deckung. Achtung.
Just like 1939, guys.
Weiter, weiter.
Alright, come on. We cannot let them naval invade us again. That was a mistake. We lost 5 German destroyers, but we sunk 13 Polish destroyers. Alright, get 5 German destroyers on the lines, I guess. Or 5 German destroyers on the lines. Ugh, stop. We want this fleet. 5 German destroyers on the line. We'll have them ready to deploy as soon as, you know. I'm liking this. Our intervention against communism is going pretty good. The fact that we are alone is not really going off too well. We have inflicted a good amount of Polish casualties, and we've stopped one of their invasions. Let's see, how is this battle? How did this battle go? How did the battle go? Oh, good. Okay, so the Polish Navy is slowly being sunk. It looks like they don't have anything to counter our missile cruisers, so we're doing good there. Do we have paratroopers? Is that right?
Zuhören!
Let's move those paratroopers up. I'm thinking, and it's a crazy idea, but I'm thinking we could paratroop into Poland. I mean, it's pretty crazy, but it could work. Alright, so the Polish fleet just keeps on getting smaller and smaller every day. Yeah, alright. How many ships do they have now? None. Okay, so there'll be no more naval invading from them. They tried that, and it failed. We're doing good so far. I can't get anyone in my alliance. No one at all? Not a single European country will come to my call. But Europe loves me. How can this be, huh? This is not going just like 1939. I take that previous statement back. I mean, I guess this is pretty good, because, I mean, if we sit here and we let this happen, then we're just basically exterminating communist forces, because right now they're just hitting our lines. I know that Poland does not have that much manpower. Oh, well, now they do. Forgot, they have these communist buffs that are very nice. If I could get the Czechs in this war, then that would be good. However, in this politically polarized world, nobody wants to do anything. Ah, my jet! How did they shoot down one of my jets? Or maybe I shot down one of their jets. Yes. Yes! Yes!
Bereit zum Ausrücken. Bereit zum Ausrücken.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
Befehle.
Alright, we can do this. Superior German tactics, of course, are ensuring the defeat of the communards.
Befehle. Weiter, weiter.
They're trying to launch counterattacks against us.
Ihre Befehle.
Come on.
Achtung.
Get 'em. Once they're out of that province, we'll go. And we'll take it. There we go, more supply. It's an overall push. Alright. We did inflict massive casualties in that push. However, I believe that we'll re-succeed in driving them out. The more infrastructure we have, of course, in the east.
Ihre Befehle. Ihre Befehle.
Has fallen. Yeah, it looks like the Poles have just exhausted their resources at this point because they're not very well supplied or organized. Unlike us, of course. And as you know what they always say, desperate times call for desperate measures. Legacy of the Reich. Am I right? Sorry, Helmut Kohl, but The German people want
Zuhören.
an end to world communism.
Ausrücken.
They know how much of a threat communism is to world stability and peace. And they want an end to it.
Angetreten. Befehle.
Befehle. Angetreten. Let's get moving, let's get moving, let's get moving, let's get moving. Going very good, going very good, going very good.
Achtung. Achtung. Ziel anvisiert. Bereit zum Ausrücken.
So it looks like we're doing pretty good. We're putting maximum pressure
Bereit.
on their on their lines.
Befehle.
And this is leading to a nice level of military victory.
Angetreten.
That I'm appreciating very much.
Achtung. Ausrücken.
Debate regarding direct democracy. Oh, nice. Prison break. We need to reform our prison system. Others have used the world's first nuclear weapon, placing them firmly in the lead of the current arms race. Despite our best efforts, we're left with no defensive means of adaptation. Other land actually no choice but to redouble our efforts. They can reach much more of this destination. Has a nuclear weapon been used? I'm confused. Oh, yeah, I think the U.S. used a nuclear weapon. I mean, the U.S. tends to do that, so it wouldn't surprise me. All right, we're pushing into them. We got them. We're getting them good. We're good getting them. Why is this province so hard to keep? Like, oh my gosh, guys.
Weiter. Weiter.
It's not that complicated, like, just... Oh, well, I mean...
Vorrücken.
We gotta do something to win this war. The German people cannot fight this war forever. 110%. Oh, we can go to war economy now. Probably should go ahead and do that. So it's quiet now. We've pushed in against the Polish. Insignificantly. So I'm going to go ahead and say that's it for today's episode, guys. When we get back, I might have a little bit of an alliance going. So, yeah. We'll definitely see about this. I'm looking forward to continuing this. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.